What's up, everybody, and happy Thursday, July the 16th. I wanted to provide you with another economic stimulus update and talk to you about unemployment and the extension of the unemployment benefits, not under a new proposal, but under the CARES Act. If you're receiving unemployment right now, you are eligible for an extension in that up to 13 to 20 weeks of additional unemployment insurance, but you possibly may have to apply for that. I'm going to talk about that and give you an economic stimulus update about the new package that's being proposed coming up next. Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Zachary Shelton Jr., and I'm the Chief Investment Officer of Warwick Advisors. We are a wealth and investment management firm located in Orlando, Florida, with clients all across the United States. If this is your first time coming to my channel or seeing one of my videos, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button and please ring the bell so that you can get an update each time I post a new video. Also, please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. So it is very important that everyone understands, especially those that are on unemployment and that are newly on unemployment, or those that may have filed for unemployment insurance back in March when the CARES Act was passed. You may be coming up to the point where your initial state aid and your initial unemployment is starting to run out, and those weeks are starting to count down. Under the CARES Act, there was the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation. So it's the PEUA that was passed under the CARES Act that will give you an additional 13 to 20 weeks of unemployment insurance. And that is going to be very, very beneficial for many people out there that are still struggling right now financially. I know a lot of jobs, a lot of places have reopened, but a lot of places are starting to close again as coronavirus cases start to ramp back up. So if you're one of those that are on unemployment right now, I encourage you to reach out to your state and see if your state requires you to file again. If they do require you to file again and you were one of the recipients that received unemployment early, I encourage you to file as soon as possible, because there could be delays, just like it was the first time, in filing and getting your payment. So if you're coming towards the end of the period there, go ahead and file for the additional assistance under that Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation. Hopefully everyone can get that and it can help you in that respect. Next, I want to talk about the current proposals that are out there, or at least the primary proposal and what's going on in Congress. There is a lot of appetite as of right now for more economic stimulus payments to individuals. We know the current proposal is to have $40,000 as the income cliff or stop point, and everyone under that to receive it. But there are a lot of signs showing that many corporate jobs, many people that are making 70 to 80,000 and even more, have been the ones that have been laid off more recently. And those are the ones that are starting to feel the effects of this coronavirus-induced recession that we're in right now. So I'm gonna play a clip for you that speaks about how, the government is currently positioning itself right now, and the appetite that both sides of the aisle has for more stimulus at this point.
Likely swing state voters support additional aid. Eamon Javers has had gray hair for a long time, now matching the president's hair, which people are talking about quite a bit too as well, Eamon. But tell us about the states of play.
Yeah, Joe, look, a striking finding here when we look at whether or not those swing state voters in the 6 battleground states want additional stimulus. Look at this number. 81% of the people we surveyed here, likely voters, say that they would like additional stimulus. That is a monster number, and it's not too much of an exaggeration to say that the only things that poll in the 80s are things like, mom and apple pie in this country. That is a striking finding, and it's across the board here. Overwhelming majorities of both parties want to see that stimulus. You talk about 81% in the battleground states. Among Democrats in those battleground states, it's 95% that want to see additional stimulus. 68% of Republicans, though, you wouldn't expect Republicans to want a lot more government spending. Still, 68% of them in our survey here are saying that they do want that additional stimulus. And part of the reason is the real fear that we're seeing about the future of the U.S. economy, the millions of layoffs that we've seen are really having an impact on the way people think about this. 43% in the battleground states say that they are confident or optimistic about the U.S. economy. 57% say that they are worried or uncertain about the economic outlook. All of that adds up to bad news politically for the president heading into November. Still early here, guys, but the Trump slump does continue. In the battleground states that we're tracking now, the president is underwater in all of them. He's down 6 in Arizona, down 6 in Wisconsin, down 6 in Michigan, Pennsylvania down 8. North Carolina is a squeaker, but the president is down 1 in our poll in North Carolina of these likely voters, and in Florida down 7. And Joe, I should explain, we're polling just these battleground states this time around because we're trying to avoid the problem that we saw in 2016 where people relied on the national polls to get a sense of where the election was going and really missed the Electoral College victory opportunity that the president had. We're also looking here at likely voters as opposed to just registered voters. That's an important one because that tells you who's more likely to actually turn out. So we think the methodology here gets us a better picture of what's likely to happen in these swing states, and that's where the whole ball game is in these swing states, because we think we know where New York and California are going to end up in whose column, but these swing states are where the whole battle is going to be fought. These likely voters are the people we think are the most likely to actually turn up and vote in November. It's a bad picture right now for the president, but as I say, it's still early going.
Is it 50-50 Republicans, Democrats usually? Some of those polls are, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're trying to balance out all of the extraneous factors here, and get to the best data that we can get to.
Please leave your comments below if you have any questions, any concerns about anything that I mentioned earlier. I'll do my best to get to all of my comments and answer all the questions that you have. If this is your first time coming to my channel, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell so you can get an update each time I post a new video. And also please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. Thank you so much and have a great day.